All right, welcome back. It's day 19 of our 30-day meditation course. If you've made it this far, congratulations. I'm sure you're starting to feel the benefits of meditation and hopefully enjoying your daily practice. For the last week, we've been talking about managing stress and anxiety. And of course, that's largely what meditation is about, at least initially for most people. That's why most people begin a meditation practice, to manage stress, to calm down. But today, and over the next few days, we're shifting our focus. And we're going to be talking more about gratitude, and we'll meditate on gratitude. And a few years ago, a friend and I were talking and we're discussing what would be the one thing that would make the most profound, biggest, and quickest impact on your life. And we landed on gratitude. There's a great quote about gratitude. This is an anonymous quote I'd like to share with you. It goes like this: stop thinking gratitude is a byproduct of your circumstances and start thinking of it as a world view. And it's very important not just to acknowledge gratitude, but to really live in gratitude. And I think gratitude is the greatest virtue. It's been one of the game changers of my life, just having a gratitude journal, expressing that day in and day out, and living in gratitude. And I want to share a little story. Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon? Well, years ago, I used to be a tour manager and I led tour groups, and I did that for several years and spent a lot of time in the American Southwest, which is one of my favorite parts of the world, specifically the Colorado Plateau, where all the major canyons are located. And of course, the crown jewel of all that is the Grand Canyon. And I would take tour groups there on a weekly basis to the Grand Canyon. And it was interesting to watch people who had never been to the Grand Canyon step up and peer into it for the very first time. It literally brought some of them to tears. Couples would instinctively hold hands. People gasp, literally gasp. And, and, and it was just so interesting to see how people reacted to it. They felt it so deeply. And it was something that you just do not ever forget. So I've been to the Grand Canyon many, many times, and I've hiked down in and back out a few times, not for the faint of heart, by the way. I've also hiked the rim trails, and I've flown over it in a helicopter, which is a very exhilarating experience because you take off, you're on a deeply wooded area, and you take off over those trees, and it's just flat. And that's all you see are trees below you. But when you get out over the canyon, that bottom drops out, and it just is exciting and exhilarating. And it is always inspiring. And I believe that's something like gratitude. It just doesn't leave you once you start that practice. It can shape us and it moves us profoundly. And however you get to it, through meditation, through prayer, through daily reflection, through the love of another, gratitude fills you up in a way that nothing else really can. And I know you understand gratitude, but as heart surgery patients, we have been through hell and back. And finding gratitude can be very difficult when your chest has been cracked open, your life is possibly hanging in the balance, you experience all that pain, that discouragement, that uncertainty. But you know something? We made it, and we're here, and we may not be all the way back, but we are getting there. And I believe that cultivating gratitude is a way to expedite our recovery and change our perspective in a very, very positive way. So that's what today's meditation will be about. And the next few days will be about gratitude and cultivating gratitude. So see you at the meditation, and I will see you back here again soon. Thanks.